But yeah, I'm playing some ranked games today, and the first one is a 30-minute game, so we need to hurry up. This is just with Prelude and promo corps, but sadly we didn't get any promo corps. Helion or IC. IC is usually better. Oh, we got some promo cards though. Advertising and self-replicating robots. Ooh, research outpost. Soletta. Soletta is juicy for Helion. That's sure certain. Maybe I want to go Helion here with Soletta. That's just a bit deranged, but also really nice. I like going supply drop research network. Self-replicating robots in hand that wild tech can come in handy. And then go self-replicating robots, advertising, Soletta, research outpost. How much starting capital does? You know, that's 42 plus 3 is 51. And if we want to play advertising plus this is 39. So we could keep 4 cards, which would be these 4. Does that make sense? Because I'd love to take Lycan and Heather as well. So we might skip Research Network, go for Allied Bank instead. Take these 2 as well and don't play advertising. 42, 51. 51 plus 3 is 54. 44. 44 minus 8 is 36, right? So could play Soletta in this situation. Just without advertising first. Do we want to keep advertising if we don't play it ahead of Soletta? Probably not, because we don't have any other card that grants us the immediate MC prot. And maybe we just want to speculate on Moho Lake, but we don't have steel prot, so it's not that great. So maybe just these 5. Yeah, I probably like that best. All right, let's go with these 5. He's playing Recyclone. That's interesting. Let's see what he starts off with. Could get research outpost down on the titanium. Not anymore. Then we'll take this spot. 39 plus 16 is 45, 55. This is 53, so I can play both of these, I think. Yeah. All right, then let's do that. Get us the good spot over there. Get Soletta down. It's a pretty good Helion start, I gotta admit. What is happening with the... Am I tripping? Or do like the numbers on the the cost of the cards look different? Mohol area, all right. It's quite good for Recyclone. Yeah, I got his 3 building tax down Gen 1, meaning he gets an instant plant prot for free. Cloud seeding cut, the rest looks trash. Another asteroid card with asteroid hollowing. Asteroid hollowing is absolutely atrocious, right? Yeah, this is really, really bad. Then let's cut the Jovian multiplier. These are all really bad. Let's cut directed impact. This is also really bad. Let's cut energy saving. There's 2 cities down already. I think this... I probably won't take any card out of that draft. Now I wish... Oh, like, I wanted to say I wish I had... Hey, me resin. Yeah, I was on vacation, so I wasn't able to stream for quite a while. But yeah, I'm back. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to say it's sad that I don't have a second science tech for self-replicating robots, but I also don't have a card to put on there, so doesn't really make a difference. I think I might just not take anything here. Yeah, glad to see you too. Thanks for tuning in. Thinking about just taking energy saving. If I need power, that's 2 power prod. It's 3 MC more expensive than like geothermal. Also thinking about cloud seeding. He would be a target, but we also lack 2 oceans for it. I think I'll take cloud seeding. I won't take energy saving. Like if he doesn't destroy my plants here, I could think about like SPing an ocean. And then SP an ocean again at the start of next gen to convert. Media group. Probably some plant destruction coming in now. Yeah, okay, then we won't go with that plan. Whether if I want to take my heat bump or not. I might just SP an asteroid and take my heat bump. I think I'll do that. Because I have so little, like almost nothing to do with the start, and now I can play Lycan. Yeah, with Lycan and Heather on hand, I like that a little bit more. Oh, methane from Titan. Probably won't get Lagrange back, which would be the best case scenario, so I can play self-replicating robots, but methane is playable and gives me some plant prod. I like it. So much Jovians. So many Jovians. Not like I want to play them or anything, but I will still cut the multiplier. We saw we already saw Wife go, so he's not interested in them. Maybe we could have cut the power instead. He gave me the power back, okay. Yeah, just methane. I'll use 1 heat for playing this card, I think. Oh wait, I don't even need to because we have the research outpost discount. Probably won't take my heat bump now. He needs to SP an asteroid if he wants to get this one. Or he has a heat bump on hand. That could also be possible, of course. Looks like he will get Gardener though, which is sad because we now also developed some plant prod. But yeah, Recyclone can take it most of the time with that free plant prod they get. Right, let's pass. Not much useful stuff coming our way. That Soletta start sure was nice with Helion, but since then haven't found a lot. Greenery standard project, okay. He really wants to push Gardener. That's another conversion now. He would have gotten the conversion next gen anyways, but whatever. Doesn't look great on milestones at all. Takes his heat bump. Makes sense from his perspective because I would get it next gen anyway, the bonus bump. If I take Immigrant City, I can maybe go for Mayor. Yeah, let's take that away from him. He's got some plant prod anyways. No matter which power prod we get back, we take for immigrant, but I'll take small asteroid first. Some plant destruction is nice. Here we will cut the power, I think. Let's cut magnetic field gen. Not too fast about fusion power, I think. Doesn't have steel. He's a bit of steel prod, but both cards benefit from steel prod. And yeah, we take new power so we can get immigrant down. Don't need to play it this gen, obviously, because that will be a huge hit to our economy. Not that huge because new power also is heat prod, basically. But yeah, we take these two, and that's it. Next gen we get a conversion if nothing happens to our plants. So I'm curious whether he takes this bonus bump. No easy way for him to do it. Invention contest, okay. Yeah, he's got media group. I need to remember that. Maybe I should have taken invention contest over immigrant. But also, yeah, he's got plant prod. I don't want to give him immigrant. And I have plant prod myself, so it's pretty nice for me. Underground city. Okay, he's also pushing mayor. Interesting. Okay, but we can take the bonus heat bump. I will take another one. If I take another one and do small asteroid, I can play Heather, which I think I will do. Another idea would be to get immigrant down now, because I have enough money with my heat to play nuke power into immigrant quite easily, and then open next gen by placing another city and taking mayor, but I think that's overkill for mayor. I think I'll just do the header play. Alright, maybe we can just push Terraformer with 14 heat prod. 2 more heat bumps next gen. If we find the right cards, then we could definitely try to go for a Terraformer. But he's close to builder and close to mayor, so that's kind of difficult. Mining rights seems good. I can place that on Pavonis. He can copy Mohole, but that's honestly not too great for him, because we will max out heat really fast, and afterwards he can't do anything with this heat. So let him copy Mohole. I'd rather take mining rights, I think. Maybe be more competitive on landlord. Natural preserve, we can get that down. Can start off with natural preserve plus greenery conversion. Natural preserve on Screas maybe? Or here to block his ocean walk. Ocean would also be nice, but this cloud seeding has lost in value dramatically. I don't think I need to play it. He didn't take robotic. Okay, then let's cut it. He took rover construction instead. Interesting. So he's pushing builder. Yeah, I don't think I need black polar dust. Although think there's no harm in taking it because we're Helion. Yeah, I think it's all right. Do I want robotic? Don't think so. Nope. Yeah, let's take these. It's a weird one. So I think I'll do Natural Preserve on Ascrius, then convert. Probably back here. Ooh, Vira is a really good draw. Let's convert back there. So viral gets me to 7 plants, and mining rights gives Jesus Christ. Mining rights gets me to 8 next gen. So I'll definitely play mining rights this gen. Probably do like self-replicating into mining rights. And then next gen play viral enhancers convert if he lets me do that. So he's really close to Maya, Gardener, and Builder. But he also needs to have enough money for all of that, because he needs something to get to Gardener. He cannot take it next gen. He needs some money to get to it. Place another tile or anything like something like that. Then he also needs some money to place another city, and he also needs some money to play 3 more building tags. So it's highly unlikely that he can get all 3 next gen. So maybe we have a chance on Terraformer. Kind of hinges on him not destroying our plants. Maybe I just want to play Black Polar Dust this gen, because that gets me another heat conversion next gen and is a terraforming step towards Terraformer. So yeah, maybe I want to do that instead of the self-replicating robots into mining rights play. Self-replicating robots into mining rights, that costs 6 plus 6, and we have 18, so we'd have 6 left. That's obviously not enough for... Okay, there's a 3rd city and his 3rd greenery. And sadly, that was also a building tax. So now he also only needs 2 more building tax. And he has enough for all 3 milestones. So that's quite close. Alright, let's do Black Polar Dust. No, I don't want to pay with heat, obviously. Then we'll take 2 heat bumps. Maybe like SP Greenery convert next gen for the bonus bump. Something like that. And then more heat bumps will get me to Terraformer gen afterwards, maybe. So we take our 2 heat bumps, or our 1 heat bump, and that's it. SP Greenery convert gets me to 33, and then 2 heat bumps naturally getting to 35. He'd need to really hurry to prevent that, I think. Or have some plant destruction. But if he plays plant destruction, I don't think he has enough money to fund all of the awards, all of the milestones. Meat industry is dangerous. Moss. Don't want to give him the cheap building tech, I think. If we find like... No, don't think it's worth it. Doesn't have enough power for water splitting plant, and we still lack an ocean. Took special design, okay. Moss. $35 minus 23 is 12, 14 with this, and then 16 with this. It's enough for the... And then we can still play mining rights, okay. Yeah, just Moss, I think. Now I can't do the award plus, the milestone plus mining rights. But let's see what he does. Please don't have plant destruction. Asteroid and small asteroid are out, but there's a lot more plant destruction in the deck. Alright, that's a building tech. So he could next turn do another building tech plus builder. Then he could do... So I do my 2 bumps now. Then he funds 2 milestones. Then I do my 2 heat bumps, and he funds... Yeah, he can take all of them if he has enough money. Okay. But I'll still do the play, because the bonus heat bump is still nice. And we don't know if he has a cheap enough building tech for this to work. Problem is, I take 2 heat bumps here. He can easily take the ocean. That's just really bad. I can play mining rights to stall. Could play mining rights to stall. 1 heat, 5 money, and 1 steel. Because I don't want to do my 2 heat bumps now. Oh, he already has enough for builder. Okay, well, then we're cooked anyways. Cannot even fund Thermalist, right? Because he's got a bit of heat production also. It's kind of sad. Then let's play a viral. I missed 1 building tech there. Yeah, he played the biomass combustors last gen to get to the seventh building tag. That's kind of a shame. All right, my dude. Yeah, I gotta take one heat bump. Just hope he doesn't have a cheap enough heat bump here. He might. He might. He got all 3 milestones, but we are still not that far behind in points. Just 8 points, and we have quite a good economy. Alright, we'll pass now. So next gen we can do double heat bumped for the bonus ocean. Alright, what do we have here? Field capped city could be okay. This game can still take a while. We are missing 8 oceans. We didn't take meat industry, so pets isn't that great. So yeah, let's just take field capped, I think. He's got a lot of steel. Not a lot, but 3 prot, you know what I mean. That useless, but better than nothing. Let's do, sorry, I need to fix something. Right, let's cut pet, let's cut caretaker contract from him. Yeah. Doesn't do anything for me, but it's also too late to play pets, I feel like. I'll take field capped. So let's do this and that. And that. And optimally, I'd love to play field capped and convert next. Then we have power prod for immigrant. Something like that. Or play immigrant convert. Like nuke power immigrant convert. Or we just could also just convert. Because I kind of want to place field capped on self-replicating robots. Not quite sure how long this game will still go. But that sounds quite enticing. So let's convert here. Play self-replicating robots. Next gen had already paid off. No, didn't. Needs to go. Yeah, okay, maybe self-replicating robots was too late. I kind of messed up there. I thought it's 2, and then the next gen it's 4, and I thought 2 plus 4 is 6, and it costs 6. But obviously it goes from 2 to 4 cubes on self-replicating robots, so next gen it paid off at 4, and it costs 6, so didn't pay back next gen. Or won't pay back next gen. That was stupid. But whatever. We'll play nuke power into immigrant now. Then we'll activate self-replicating robots and play field capped. We're close on landlord. We're leading on scientist, but not that far. Miner, we're far behind. He can fund miner, that's the problem. But I don't feel comfortable on any award. Let's do nuke power into immigrant. Moss is still not playable, same as cloud seeding. That's just amazing somehow. Casma. That's pretty good. If you've got livestock down already. Some steel and sacrifice to pay for it. Nothing else to do, so let's just bump the heat and skip. 17 heat prod as Helion. Not as legendary as my 27 heat prod game with Helion ages ago, but still quite insane. What did we do? We played Soletta. We are Helion, so that's already 10. We got both bumps, that's up to 12. We played Black Polar Dust, up to 15. And Methane from Titan, okay. Alright, let's see what he does. Soon we will be swimming in money. When the heat is maxed out, we can only use it as money. And yeah, I don't have enough cards on hand to do anything with all of that money. I need to remember to use self-replicating robots, so let's do that now. Get that down and skip. And let's pass here. Towing or bushes? Kind of feel like bushes, especially with viral down. Nuke zone is... yeah, we'll cut nuke zone. Don't give him the tool to just end here. Let's take mineral deposit. Oh, not end, but max out the temperature track. Useless for us, but that's fine. Let's take mineral. If he plays towing, we can finally get moss down. Bushes convert seems good. Conversion and another heat conversion. Okay. Well, I can use my heat as money. Let's do bushes convert. Pretty good. Contemplating where to put this field capped city later. Down here for the point and 4 good conversion spots. Up here next to my city. And to block him from forming a grid up here, but he could also form a grid down here. Probably down here is the best choice. Alright, we'll take the last heat bump now. We'll double the cubes on field capped city. Towing didn't come down yet. I could see myself placing an ocean now, so I can get moss down. And that also gives me enough plants to convert next gen. Place an ocean here maybe. Or here. No, not here. Probably here. But I could also still find like mangrove. Maybe just here. It's amazing to me how we are only 4 points behind while we got tripled earlier. SP City also feels kinda okay. Yeah, SP City feels kind of okay. We have enough money for both. So yeah, let's do an SP City. We'll take that spot. I have 22, so that's enough for Aquifer plus Moss, but I'll skip. I don't want to get my plants destroyed in between. One action, which is fair because I also one actioned. Alright, that's enough for conversion at the start of next gen. Slowly starting to look better on Landlord, but he's not far off. Towing, okay. That's a conversion for him as well. Pretty good one, too. So, again, looking worse on Landlord. And we pass. You can pick up steel down here if you want, or we can pick up plants up here. Plants at the moment make more sense, I think. Maybe I should fund like scientists at the start of next gen. Maybe he funds miner here. He didn't, okay. Let's see if we find like a single science tech I feel comfortable funding. Yeah, there it is. Although commercial district also seems kind of great. Let's take commercial district away from him. Yeah, let's take that. Maybe he takes optimal. We take Olympus conference. Let's see. Ooh, gene repair. I'll take gene repair, and that will be my scientist. Q. Earthcat too late. Decomposers. Like Earthcat, he can't do anything with Earthcat. He's got 2 cards on hand. He probably won't get the Olympus bug. Yeah, makes sense. Too little value in optimal with the heat already maxed out. But we'll take these 2. Decomposers also doesn't make any sense for me. We'll fund scientist. He will probably keep. He will probably keep. What's it called? Olympus, because he knows we kept Gene, and we only do that because we want to fund scientists, so he might do that. We know he only picked up 1 science tech in this draft, so he has 1 science tech and then 2 cards unknown. What's with Thermalist? No. Let's do scientist. Let's convert. Take the last oxygen bump back here. Hey Spy, thanks for tuning in. What's up? Yeah, well, I am finally back to streaming. I went on vacation, and I came back last Sunday, and since then had quite a bit of work to do. And I finally got a new mic as well, so hopefully you can hear me better now. And we're playing some ranked games today. This first one is a really weird one. We played Research Outpost Soletta first gen as Helion, but then it got kinda slow. That's great to hear that you noticed the difference. That's what I want to hear. All right, let's do our commercial district in between the 2 cities here. Stay competitive on landlord, a bit competitive on banker as well. And let's use this to double the cubes on field capped. So we've got how many on there? 8 now. Okay. Livestock. Played a game yesterday with all expansions and Prelude 2. Changes the game massively. Yeah. I mean, all like colonies probably changes the game the most. That one's insane. But yeah, if you add all expansions, it's a whole different game from the base game. It's crazy. What to do here? I'll skip ones. Need to think. Yeah, it's really, really fun, for sure. I love it. But I can also only take that so much of it. Like, I basically only play all expansions on the board with friends. And it's also always a blast. But like playing it online and streaming it is also kind of a slog because it takes so long. I did it a few times on Tabletop Simulator, and like one game takes like 3.5 hours or something. So it's crazy. How much money does he have left? 69. Yeah, he's got. We're tied on points, but he's got so much money. I only have 26 left, plus a bit of titanium with nothing to do with it. Sabotage. Oh god. Okay, he got rid of my titanium, which is absolutely fine. Nothing to do with that. So we know he's got at most 2 science techs on hand. Maybe 3. Maybe Sabotage was the first card he kept in that draft. Yeah, I cannot find anything else, I think. Do I want to place another SP City? I don't think so. I think I'll go with another SP Greenery. Up here, maybe? Because not much to do. Just the 2 points. We'll take them. And then we will just pass, I think. Hey, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. So maybe he could be able to end here, right? 5 times 18, that's 90, right? Am I tripping? No. 5 times 18 is 90. So if he's got a few cheaper ocean cards like Ice Cap Melting, Polar Frost Extractions, or whatever it's called, Permafrost Extraction, that's what it's called, then he could maybe end. But yeah, we have to risk that because we cannot really do anything anyways. Could have sold Cloud Seeding. What's the deal with that? That won't change a lot. Won't change a lot. He picked up some titanium, so maybe also Ice Asteroid could do it for him. But he's super low in cards, so. Likelihood of that being on his hand is quite low. Yeah, this was a fast game. I'm only streaming for 45 minutes. And it's already almost over. Just need 3 more oceans. Okay, there's a science tag from him. Lagrange. Oh, it's getting dangerous. It's now up to 2 science tags. And drew another card. So yeah, scientist could be swung. But there's a maximum of 1 more science tag on his hand. Although, yeah, okay. So no more science tags on hand now. He just drew a card with Olympus, so there could be more science tags on hand and researchers out there, so he could get up to 4 with what he's got on hand. Yeah, it's quite rare. And it was also quite sad because we had Cloud Seeding on hand, which we could have played early on, and he had some heat prod, so that would hurt him a bit. And we also had Moss on hand, but it wasn't the end of the world for us. And yeah, it's rare, for sure. We definitely need to cut the imported nitrogen, although we cannot really do anything with it. And local heat trapping is also really nice for him. He will probably keep that. We take small animals on the wheel. No science tags in this draft. These all don't matter that much. Yeah, we got small. But like the combination of small and imported is just small is 1 point with viral, imported is 2 points. For 22 points and 4 plants, that's not great value for 25. Thinking about potatoes together with like field capped city could be interesting for banker. We also have immigrant city, right? So yeah, maybe I just will pick up potatoes. We also have viral, so it only costs us 1 plant. We can still take small animals. Might cost them an ocean, a greenery or something. And it helps us stall. Let's see if he starts off the generation by funding mine or something. But we could compete on miner with mineral deposit. Oh, that's super annoying. That's really annoying. I'll start off with small animals and activate it. So 1 point in the bank, and he lost the plant prod. Which doesn't look like it will impact him, but maybe there's like greenhouses on hand or something, and that could still be preventing 1 more greenery. Okay, there he went funding miner. So we won't spend our steel. And maybe we can use mineral deposit and a conversion here to flip miner. At the moment, he's in the lead on miner. We need to keep that in mind. And we will sell 1 card, which would be cloud seeding. Okay, he is dedicated to end here, looks like. It's interesting. We wanna go for field capped city, I feel like. Field capped city down here, and then the conversion should go in between on the steel. I'm really thinking about maybe probably go landlord. He doesn't have that much money left over. Let's do field capped city first. Wait, can he fund another award? It's behind on Thermalist. If we spend all of our heat, he goes to 19. We go to 18. So we can't spend all of our heat there. But then we cannot be beat there. So he cannot really fund anything. Okay. Then we start off with field capped city on steel down here. And skip. He's only got 2 cards on hand, 1 action. Which action is that? Okay, it's a good one, so he will use it. Last ocean coming from him is really nice. Yeah, we definitely fund landlord here. And we go, he goes to 7. We go to 4, 6, and then mineral deposit can flip. Okay, he 1 action, 3 1 action. I think we should be able to win this because he spent so much money. And the reason is he spent so much money on SPing oceans. He really wanted to end, but I think there wasn't really a reason for it. His long-term prospects were the same as mine. Shit, but no reason on playing potatoes. Let's just SP a greenery in between our cities. We have 12 plants. If we SP greenery here, we could go to 14, but that doesn't do anything. So we just SP greenery here, and then we can also convert there if we really need to for miner. Okay, that flipped miner already. He still thinks he will win. That's 4 plus 3 is 7, and we will be at 6. Local heat trapping for a greenery. That won't win him landlord. And animals on livestock. I guess it's the same point-wise. Wait, did he just... He didn't equalize scientist, but he has 1 more card on hand. That would be atrocious if that's a science tag. That would be really, really bad. No, we don't want to sell mineral deposit. We want to sell potatoes. Skip. Please don't be a science tag. That would be such bad luck. Okay, great. He did play it. All right. We will play mineral deposit. Win miner because of that. And that should seal the deal. Weird game, but fun one. Soletta, like Helion games with Soletta are always quite fun. He doesn't take the steal, would it? He's at 7, steal at, then he would be at 9. No, it wouldn't have saved him. So we are at 11, he's at 7, so we don't need to take the steal, we go here. Yeah. Says he didn't love the constant 1 action. I don't think I've 1 action that much. Yeah, close game. As you said, miner is a risky fund.